Welcome to the Vector Garden YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to take a look at Pathfinders. It looks like every Illustrator channel needs to have a video about Pathfinders, and so I'm doing one. And you see something is different because I am using 3 objects for demonstration, because that is important. So let's go to Window Pathfinder and take a look at them. The top ones can also create compound shapes, but in this video I'm not going to cover compound shapes. That's something for a different video. And you also see that they are colored differently. That is because color plays different roles in the top row and in the bottom row. For the top row, color actually doesn't matter a lot. Illustrator doesn't care what color your objects have, but for the result it's important. So let's select all of these. In all cases, there are 3 circles. Let's take a look at the outline view, just like that. 3 circles stacked on each other. And this one is the top circle. So let's select all of them and unite them. And you see, there is no surprise in this. And the resulting color is the color of the top object. Let's take a look at the next one. And it's one of the reasons why there are 3 circles in this and not just 2. And let's subtract. And you see the resulting color is the bottom color of the bottom object. And all of the top objects get subtracted from the bottom one. So that's what it's doing. The next one is Intersect. And you see the result is the shape where all 3 are intersecting. Let's take a look at outline view. It's this one in here. This is the place where all 3 objects are intersecting, and that's the result. Let's take a look at this one. It makes this result, and it's called Exclude, which is somewhat distracting. Let's hit it, and the result is that all the areas where there is an uneven number of objects stacked on each other are left over in the result. So in here, at that space, there were 2 objects, there were 2, and there were 2, and those get punched out. The same happens when you create a compound path instead. So let's go to Object, Compound Path, Make. You see, well, it's not quite the same because let's go to Window and Attributes. Let's make it like this. This is called Even-Odd Fill Rule, which is also about how many objects are stacked onto each other. And that is the result. So it's about, is there an even or an odd number of objects stacked on each other? That is important for which parts remain. Like that. Let's take a look at the interesting bottom row. So here we've got divide. Like so. And let's ungroup this because the result is grouped. And you see Illustrator slices this up. So everywhere where there is a path inside of those object array, there it gets sliced. Divide is sometimes used by some people in illustration. So instead of using live paint, they are first using divide, and then they can easily paint these objects. I prefer live paint, but that's how it's used. Now, the next one does kind of the same, but so this is trim. And you see, it only leaves what is visible. So it doesn't slice everything, but what is visible, so the top object of everything that stays intact, and what is visible is the remain. And then we have the most interesting one of those in the bottom row, which is Merge. And let's ungroup it. And you see it unites same colored objects. So even though there is in the stacking order the yellow circle in between, it still unites those 2 because they are neighbored. And this is so important for cleaning up your artwork after doing something with it. So This is a really interesting Pathfinder. Then we have the next one, which is crop. And you see the top object is used as kind of a clipping mask. And then this is left over. So that shape is invisible, and then the other two. And that Pathfinder can also be used to expand a clipping mask, but only if there's no stroke involved. So if you have just shapes in your clipping mask, then it might work out. Then we have this outline one, and you see this is a result of the GPU preview. So let's go to CPU, and then you see it's all fine. And what it does, let's ungroup it as well. It just slices up everything, but it leaves only the path segments, like so. And then we have the final one, which is minus back, which is the opposite of subtract. So let's do it. And it subtracts all the bottom ones from the top object. So this is how the Pathfinders work, what they do, and what they can be used for is a subject for hundreds of other videos. I want to encourage you to try them out with your objects and try them out with strokes, and then you will learn and experience even more about them.